So I got this red vest for one of my cosplays today.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, it started raining. I hope it's not too loud. Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna wear a wig. I want to be as comfortable as I possibly can, and this is like a pretty comfy outfit. You could wear this like on a regular day, I think, so that's quite nice. But that's shockingly not what I'm here to talk about. I wanted to show you guys the inventory that I got last week. So I got all of my A4 prints and the majority of my A5 prints, as well as new acrylic keychains. So here's the, it's heavy, the big box of prints. Let's just start with the A5 ones here. They actually sent me more of each design than I ordered, which is neat. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about free stuff, right? And I ordered all of these with like a matte finish, which I think makes them feel quite nice. Like, they're nice to touch, and they also, I think the colors turn out quite good. So let's have a look at all of the designs. First, I have this Satosugu print, then the Persona 5 print, the Angel OC print, Dramatical Murder print, another OC print with the paper tears. Well, I'm really happy with this one. It's Matisse from Virch. All of the Otome prints I'm very happy about. I'm very curious to see how many people at the convention are actually going to recognize these. I printed a pretty small set of these just because I know it's gonna be less well known or popular than like Jujutsu Kaisen or Persona, which is fine, I don't mind. I'm making these because I really like them. Then the 2B and 9S print. My other A5 Otome print, this is Lucas from Virch. The bloody variant, which I thought is just like a little bit cooler to have as a print than the regular one, I think. I'm already like dreading how heavy my suitcase is gonna be, but it's fine. Or I guess suitcases, probably. I'm most likely gonna have to bring two, but I hope I can bring one large and one small one. I hope I don't have to take two big ones. So that's those. These are just some prints I had left over from last year. It's only like a couple, and it's this Pyohyoda racing design that I did for last October. These are on glossy paper, and I'm gonna bring these. I don't know how many I'll sell. I'm not expecting much, but you know. So we got those. And here are the ones that I newly ordered. Here's the A4 version of the Persona 5 print. I love how this one turned out. I think it looks really great in this size, and I hope people will like it. My Vampire Miku in A4, the Vampire Tagamine twins, another Virch print. I love this game so much, I had to. This is Anpu in A4. I thought about printing all of my Virch prints in A5, but I thought this one would just look so good in A4 that I did that instead, and I'm very happy with it. Another OC print. This one turned out a bit more dull in terms of colors than I expected, and I think it's just because of the matte foil on top of the print, because I, with the same printer, got this with a glossy finish before, last year, along with these ones, and it turned out a bit more vibrant, and I think the matte finish is just kind of like making some of these a little bit more dull than they would usually appear, which is not a big issue. I'm just gonna keep it in mind and maybe try printing some of the designs like either with a different printer or trying like a different kind of paper or finish. Overall, I'm not too bothered by it. I think it still looks pretty good. Oh, this one's a bit misprinted actually. I don't know if you can see. There's like a blue speck on her hand that's not supposed to be there. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I went through all of these already and picked out the ones that like had small like print defects. And as I mentioned, they sent me more of each design than I ordered, so it's not a big issue. I think I might take all of the misprints and offer them for a discount so that people can still pick them up. You know, they're still fine prints. The majority of the design looks good. There's just like small mistakes with the colors in some areas, and I don't want to throw them out. Then we have this design again in A4. And I also have the Dramatical Murder print in A4 as well. So that's all of the prints I got. I do have, as I mentioned, a few more on the way in A5. I'm kind of considering if I can manage to finish it in time to also add my Persona 3 print. I think it would just be cool to have both P5 and P3, and then maybe at some point down the line I can also add a P4 print. I think that would be cool. I do have another convention like right after Dokomi, like 2.5, 3 weeks later, just to spare myself the stress of having to reorder stuff. This crate is really nice, by the way. It fits the A4 prints very well. You can like deconstruct it, collapse it. Thinking about actually bringing this with me and shuffling the prints in there. Not shuffling, like putting them in there so they're easier to grab when I'm looking for a specific one. So that's it for the prints. Let's move on to the acrylic keychains. Ta-da! The bad boy is here. I love getting new keychains from my manufacturer because it's so exciting. You drew a thing and now suddenly it's a little plastic guy. That's so cool. 4 new designs added to the roster. My Kitagawa Yusuke from Persona 5. I gave him a red clip just to kind of match the red accents in his outfit, and I think he turned out so nice. And then next is a set of 3. The Jujutsu Kaisen trio. This is Megumi, Best Girl Nobara. Last but certainly not least, my favorite boy, Yuji. So yeah, Nobara is a cat, Yuji is a tiger, and then Megumi is like a wolf dog situation, you know? Like sounds like he's even doing his little hand sign. I think that's pretty cool. Coincidentally, all of the keychains I ordered this time have red clips just because red happened to be the accent color for all of them, but I think it looks kind of nice that they're all kind of matching like this. So, and speaking of keychains, a few days ago I did also upgrade my display a little bit. I made a display board for all of my acrylic keychains just so that they're like nicely visible and you can see the prices for all of them. And yeah, I just kind of DIY'd it, so I'll put in the footage for that here and kind of explain how I made it.
So I started with making this simple template in InDesign. I just made a couple of rounded squares basically, and I also designed some price tags and other little useful signs for my booth, and then I got those printed on I think 300-gram paper at my local printer. It turned out really good, and then I just cut everything out. The stars that I printed here are actually just for decoration. I thought it could be cute to stick them in a couple of places at my booth. And here you can see what the entire board looks like all set up and assembled. It's really a super simple setup. I just used a couple of push pins. These are heart-shaped, so I kind of like them. But I attached them to the top of each of the squares and pinned the keychains in place. And then on the back, I used these closures that you can typically see on like enamel pins and stuff like that, just to make sure that they are actually stuck in place and won't fall off. And I think this will probably also make it just a bit more theft-proof as well. I already put the sign board that I made, and I don't know about you, but I think it looks pretty cool. And now the main thing that I need to do is figure out how the heck I'm gonna display all of my prints in a nice way on these grids. Next, I got some A5 prints. Okay, here's a little update on the current booth layout situation. It's the next day, by the way. I could not finish it yesterday because I got busy, but this is the current layout for the prints. It's a little bit crooked in some areas. I'm thinking about actually using some tape behind the grids where you can't see it to just like make some of these attach a bit more flushly to the grids, because you can tell it's like a little bit popping out everywhere, and I don't want that. So I think when I do the actual setup, I'll just like secure some of the stuff in the back. But yeah, I think this is fine. I was struggling a little bit to like Tetris everything together in a way that it like optimally fills out the space, and I do still have like an awkward gap here, so maybe I'll like scoot everything a little bit more so that there's just like a tiny little bit there and a tiny little bit open there, and it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, also, I can talk about these. I printed these along with
my keychain board, and I just attached them with these super sick clips that I'm also using for my sign board as well. So yeah, these just have like price information on the prints and that I accept cash, PayPal, and card. Whoa! And then I'm kind of proud of this part here. I made a little display for my angel. Can I zoom in? Yeah. For my angel and devil standees. And yeah, if you buy the both of them together, you get a free holographic card that I designed. You can't really tell that it's holographic. I guess kinda, but the lighting right now isn't ideal. But you get a free card of them if you buy them together. I also have some of my leftover Vish standees that I'm just gonna bring to the convention if anyone wants them. They'll be there. And my Kagamina twin standee, which I think turned out so cute. Oh my god, I love them. I also like their base. It's like a little bit funky. And yeah, standees, 20 bucks each. I think I'll maybe print some more just to make it clear that like one piece is 20 bucks. Sadly, these are a bit more expensive to manufacture, but it's fine. And then we have a whole bunch of mess over here and over here. I do plan on bringing like a couple of shikishi boards. So I already made like the sign here, and this is one of the ones that I drew. It's jail guy. He went to jail. I don't know what for, but you know, he looks like he's having a fun time. And I also want to paint some or draw on some larger ones. You can see this is like a huge one compared to the small one. And I'll bring those as like originals that you can buy if you want to. And then this is just my business card. Oh, I almost knocked the camera out of my own hand. This is my business card holder, you know, so anyone can just like grab one when they come by the table. And then I have this wonderful thing here, this dish rack, which I'm sure that 99% of the people who own one of these do not actually use it for its intended purpose. Just like me, because I'm using it as a postcard holder. So I'm bringing some postcards, and they also have my name printed on the back, which I think is pretty neat. So these are like the display ones, and you can kind of browse through them. And I might also give some of these out to people who like make larger purchases as a little thank you. I think that's probably gonna be nice. And then over here, we have this janky thing. So here, these are my handmade charms. We have my name charms, some of my like Empire OCs, and they're all like one of a kind. They're all like a little bit different. Hey, look at my stay on your one. She's so silly. But yeah, I display them on this thing, and maybe you can tell it's like really crooked. And when I bought this, I ordered it online. It was really cheap, so I didn't expect much. But they actually forgot to send me the metal. Oh, I'm like really bad at filming right now. I'm sorry. They forgot to send me the metal rod that goes in the center here. So I am currently using a charcoal pencil to hold this up, and you know, it's still like sturdy enough. It will not like fall apart on me when I use it, but yeah, I guess it's gonna serve its purpose. People can just kind of look through it and it'll be fine. Yeah. But I am excited to bring these to Dokomi. I had a lot of fun making them. Yeah, I think they're gonna be cute. And then, of course, I already showed this to you, the acrylic keychain board. Like a sign here that tells you, in case you couldn't tell, it's keychains. And yeah, so that's what the whole situation looks like right now. I am thinking about making like a little like mascot sign in the style of this one and putting it like maybe on both sides, just to like fill out the space above the prints a little bit and make it a bit more like cute and decorated. But yeah, that's everything I have so far for the table. It's slowly becoming something, and I'm pretty happy about that. I do already have my tablecloth and like a little table banner for the front that's gonna like hang off of the front of the table, so you can also see my name and everything on it as well. And yeah, I think I'm probably gonna leave it at that for this video. Thank you guys for watching, for hanging out with me and watching me kind of sort of struggle a little bit. But it's fine, it was fun. I'm really looking forward to the convention. It's only, I think, 3 weeks away now, so that's super exciting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting any of you guys there who are also going to be attending Dokomi. So yeah, I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.